Hey guys, hi, hello, and welcome to the stream. How are you guys doing? Playing more like a right foot than a left foot. Brian, he was so good at using his foot. Brian was so good at using his hand foot. That's the real Jewish. Let's go. Saliha.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game.
Thank you for watching the stream. Thank you so much for watching the stream. Please stay on for those video, boys.
Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. The action has already started. Heracles finding their passes.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Palmer! Hits off target and by quite a way.
It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Totti. Oh, that's a very... Rummenigge! Heracles! Goal! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
There you go. You can take the ball.
Very much that this
Bro, come on.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment.
Nice one.
And the score is 1-0. And that's been drilled. And the shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take
Mark,
any risks.
thank you.
Lam plays it in.
Well, it's
Bro, Adrian, come on. You
just
could have
can't
taken
get
that.
themselves set.
Come on, Adrian.
Wan-Bissaka. Adams getting this one clear. Bellingham. Heracles are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Passing is crisp and it's Adriano! It's run loose, who's going to get there? And it's Lam. Big header! He scored! A quite incredible spell.
He could have done that earlier. He could have done that earlier, but he didn't do.
Clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Heracles are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Oh, that's a nice ball. Oh, what has happened here? Palmer. Oh, that's clever. Oh, that's been cut out. Well played. Hernes. Adriano. Half-time getting close now. Adriano. Totti! Now he's having a go.
Oh, that was good from Bellingham.
Superbly there.
I think
Bellingham,
he's done
that
great
was
there, both reading it and dealing with it.
good from Bellingham.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
They've played it short. This is promising. And he's managed to get rid.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And he was quick to react. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, played right into his path. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. How do we look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why...
Let's do big watching this team. Can you go for likes? Come on, let's go for likes.
Success with another show of strength.
Heracles are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Bellingham. Thuram. Hernes.
Bro, what the hell is wrong with you, Joe Bellingham?
Taken a good
You
area.
could have made that run.
That could spell trouble. He's had a hit. It's there. The second half off to a
Clear the ball. I should have cleared the ball.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
And Batistuta! Oh, screamer! He's got himself an absolute peach. They are right back in business.
Well, it's certainly
If I do that, that will not even go in.
absolutely crucial.
If I do that, that will not go in.
Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
This has become one superb game of football. Great chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
What happened to second half? He's just playing like that's it.
He had the beating of the keeper.
What? What happened in the second half?
And he's gone looking for safety. Oh, well played. Now it's Mbappe. Hernes.
The attendance for this match was
Bellingham.
70,987.
That's a nicely measured pass. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Oh, shooting chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
What the fuck is happening?
That's just playing it safe.
Why? What happened to you guys?
Rummenigge. Totti. Rummenigge. Manchester United applying the press here.
What?
High press.
Yeah, we see this so
Where
often.
the hell they are running?
But it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. Dink through. Rijkaard gets it away.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Bro, how is that even possible? The ball was passed to Adriano. What the hell? It was passed to Adriano.
Oh, perfectly measured that. And he's managed to get free. Rummenigge!
What is Look at this game. Oh, it's just scoring like nothing is going on.
Wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
He
Oh,
was
some
scoring like
His
so
serve
easy. The
early
some goals he
applied
scored.
was immaculate.
Come on, no way he could even score it. No way he could have scored those goals. I don't know how he scored that. Well, just like that, he scored two goals. Second goal, I don't know. See, Batistuta can do those things, but on the top of that corner, you should have 99 finishing, 99 kicking goal. Accuracy should be 99. Accuracy should be 99 for those type of
On the
shots.
field, number 17, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge.
We have
Number
got
7,
changes here from both sides, in fact.
number 10,
Heracles take the lead.
Francesco Totti.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Well timed, excellent
Coming on the
interception.
field, number
Heracles,
9,
moments
Ito.
now away from
Number
seeing this
18,
one out.
Erling Haaland.
Mateus,
Number 15,
Vieira. Oh, they could
number
break here.
22, Gullit.
4 extra minutes added
So
on.
pass
Oh,
to
that's a key interception.
Haaland.
Substitution in progress. 4 added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Mateus. Now it's Haaland. Haaland! And that may well be that. That is that. Heracles pulled through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter.
I don't know how he managed to do
And
that. So fair, man. So fair. $6,000. Wow. I mean, what have you put for me? What have you put for me? I know Konami had put something. I just don't know what it is. I can sense Konami put something, but I don't know what it is. It's not a recipe especially for me.
Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus.
Arey bro, holiness is there. Why would
Here,
I pass to him this thing?
Messi, and he's taking no chances there. Bellingham did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to
Bro,
compromise.
pass it to Bruno, nigga. He is there.
Jota gets across to intercept that. And the assistant referee has his flag
Offside.
raised for offside.
Well, Peter, it's a joy to have a chance to watch one of the finest to emerge from the African continent, Samuel Eto'o. He backs up his goals with a really strong work rate, and he's always effective when on
Bro,
the
not a
football.
foul.
Yeah, fantastic talisman for his nation.
And more discipline than people credit him.
Oh, and he's through the middle. Nice interception, well timed. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Oh, that is a good ball. He's got the shot away!
Why the hell it's lagging like that?
Excellent
Come
keeper there. Really looked
on.
sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
No
All he needs to
economical
do is to
something.
place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
From the beginning, I knew Konami could do something.
Kaká with the short one. And now they can spring out of defence. Belletti. Messi might just make this. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. And that's really well manoeuvred. Pass is coming off in quick succession.
Bro,
Oh,
one
he took a
good
great ball
pass
onto
would
the
have
keeper.
been better, bro.
That is good alertness. Van Dijk. Rummenigge. And he's there to clear it. Nicked it back promptly. Now Kaká. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Oh, good ball. Rummenigge! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Tchouaméni makes the interception. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad
Bit
win
of
for
lag in
Miami.
this.
And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the
Little
break.
bit of
And
lag,
the game
that's the issue.
remains
Otherwise,
goalless.
game is good. Game is on our
Let's
side.
review the
A
first
little
half.
lag is
They've
what
never
I...
really been threatened in the first half. I think it's been a magnificent team effort. The work rate has been superb. Very, very organised.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time.
Inspire the team. Inspire the team, Patrick Vieira.
There's the start of the second half.
Heracles have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, But I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Now that's well seen too. Ernest. Bellingham. Adriano. Rummenigge. Oh, shooting chance!
Could have passed it. I could have passed it to
Now that
someone.
was a chance. What a chance.
I could have passed it to someone. That would have been a better game.
Chouameni. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and
Wait,
stopped it.
after taking the moments, don't worry, man.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
The attendance
And it's
for this
Messi.
match was 70,987.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Messi cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to...
It's Eto'o! He scored!
I tried so hard,
To pay for not moving the ball
but
smartly enough
he
through
took
a
one
very
shot and
strong
that's a goal.
pressing wave.
I tried everything to score. So let's keep it low. Let's keep it even.
Substitution on the field. Number 7, Adriano.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Rummenigge.
So we have the first goal.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender.
What?
He's done it again.
Actually, what was that pass?
And the whistle's gone.
What was that pass?
Number 18.
Even if it is offside, the pass should have gone to the player. What was that?
Number 10, Francesco Totti. Number 13, Mateus. Number 22, Gullit.
So Jim, what are you thinking?
Heracles are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
What the hell was that?
Eto'o. And here's hits one.
Bro, how is he saving everything, bro?
Haaland really
Bro,
must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
how the hell, bro?
Corner number 2 then. It's a mighty effort.
Keep it on target.
Just
Keep
off
it
target.
That's a
fucking
really
target.
decent chance.
Costa Curta. Short changes him with that pass. Great defending, strong and determined. Eto'o proving dependable as ever. Another terrific day at the office for him.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Eto'o.
Heracles really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Luis Suarez. So much. Now the finish! Sticks it away! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. That was easy. Almost too easy.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored.
Bro.
Great hit!
These guys are literally in front of trying not to defend.
Truly out of sight.
Bro, Canada, bro.
Here's three!
These guys are literally in front.
Well, there's always a chance
They're
of
not
it
even
being like
trying to
that
defend
if you
it.
surrender the football.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
And that means just
Bro,
one thing.
I
Match ball.
passed the ball
Well, he's
earlier
been on
itself.
crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
And the ball... Can he put it away? He's kicked it out just. Corner number 3 coming up. He rises! It's anyone's ball now. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Heracles cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off.
Please turn your attention
How
to
do you
the
look back on
screen
the
for
game then, Jim?
information provided by
Heracles
the local
desperately
police.
failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many
Look
areas.
at the stats. That's all I can
Not
say.
a win like that.
That's all I will say. Look at the stats. That's it. That's it I can say. That's all I can say. Bro, how? It's not even possible that I'm losing this game. It's not even possible that I'm going to lose this game. Took 4 shots, everything is saved by that swing. I don't know how. No way. I think he played better than me. There is no way he played better. There is no way he played better than me. No freaking way he played better. I'm sure about it. I'm 100% sure. You can't say I played bad and he played way better. No.
Well, hello, welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight. Adriano! Oh, a very decent attempt. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Cristiano Ronaldo. I don't think there's any doubt he's one of the best around, Peter. Probably one of the best ever. He's an incredible physical specimen and a phenomenal goal scorer. You can't question his commitment and determination either.
It's a mighty effort! Firm header just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Caught offside that time. Belletti. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Rummenigge. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. So we're still where we started right now. He has found a way through. Neymar. No, he's overshot the green.
Hari Krishna, welcome to the stream. Oh, okay. GG's well played.
And it's Roberto Carlos. Rummenigge. He's having a go.
Hey,
He was there
the
to
double
intervene.
touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
It's a good run down the right. And that interception was most necessary.
That was
Oh,
well played.
did I say where he was standing in front, but he didn't want to engage in the defense?
Chance here to counter. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Not interested.
Rummenigge. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. He won't be happy with that one. Too much on that.
Hey, what is that pass?
Inter Milan look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Bellingham.
Bro, what is that freaking pass, bro?
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Messi. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Ernest. Adriano. Now Kaká. Bellingham. Oh, he had to make that. And
Pass
he did
to
make it.
Adriano. That was pass to Adriano.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Cristiano Ronaldo. Check and claim that. And the whistle goes for half-time. But it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second. Chance for the header!
Bro,
No, couldn't get the
that
direction
target.
needed.
Well,
The
plenty of
fuck
moving
is
targets
wrong
to
with
pick
this
out
guy?
in the box. Obviously increases
Keep
the chances
it on
of
target.
being met like that by someone.
If it was on target, that's a sure goal.
Adriano. Ernest. Bellingham. Passes coming off in quick succession. Rummenigge! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Now, can he find a finish? Up he goes! Decent enough try.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
That's headed upfield. Neymar.
Bro, seriously, bro. Seriously, bro. One through pass and that's a goal.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass?
One through pass. Just, I tried everything. Just he put one through pass and that's a goal. Bro, get out, bro. I don't want to talk about anything. Bro.
Taken the lead.
Oh, half-time has been a blessing for this team. You know, what a great start to the second half.
Adriano gets flagged.
I don't want to talk anything about it.
Well, That's good stuff. This is better.
Whole match he took one shot and that's a whole match.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
The whole match he took only one shot and that was a goal.
Substitution for Inter. Number 11.
We have got changes here from
Number
both sides, in
7,
fact.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 10. Messi.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Now it's Darwin. Now this could be a chance. Heracles can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Totti unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And the counter is on. And here's Mbappe. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Thuram defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Some really good ball movement. And he's there to retrieve it.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
But division on home and 35 7 match are there. Bro, it happens a lot, bro. It happens a lot. It happens a lot. When we are going to reach that next 100,
Game that has been pretty compelling
it
overall.
happens a lot.
It's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
No way through.
Inter can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
Haaland. This might spell date. It's Eto'o! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Eto'o is offering a wry smile there. Oh, this is a Hollywood or bust corner. The final whistle is up next.
Roberto Carlos plays it short. Climbs up big. It's a goal. They have stolen level at the last. What a
Top fan,
super
you're a top
that's
fan.
beautiful.
What?
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind it.
You're a top fan, Pushkar. Congratulations.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. Okay, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a win,
You're a top fan,
there's no
Pushkar.
question who I
Thank
would
you,
like.
thank you, thank you, man.
Desperate defending required here. Rice with the short one. Tries a header! That's a half-decent try. Thinks one through. Good ball over the top. Irwin. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get. And
I don't know, bro. Opponent's goalkeeper are becoming Superman against me. They're just saving every freaking shot. How can someone score? Even good shots are being saved. Last match, this match, I don't understand, bro. How goalkeepers are becoming Supermans against me? Every time, every freaking time. They're becoming Superman against me. The last match, Peter Schmeichel saved every freaking shot. Even that 1v1 chance, even that was saved. I was shocked to see that was saved. But my goalkeeper, yeah, come, let him score. Let him score. Let him score.
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. And already we're underway here. He gets big!
Keeping it on target is so easy.
The direction he needed.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances
How
of
can he
getting
not keep it on target?
by someone.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. It's loose here, and they'll want to reclaim it. Now, 2018 was, of course, the year that saw France become champions again, 20 years after their previous triumph, and this man's exploits played a huge part in that success, did they not, Jim?
Yeah, Antoine Griezmann was excellent throughout the tournament with his all-around forward play. It was no surprise that he was man of the match in that high-scoring final against the Croatians.
Yeah, first time since 2002 that the final hadn't gone into extra time. And indeed, the first time since 1966 that 6 goals were scored. What a game it was.
Bro!
And now they can spring out of defence. Rijkaard. Heracles are seeing more of the ball, but still aren't carrying much goal threat. Distributed tidily.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Pass is just off target. Vieira.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
France trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game because you try and absorb in numbers defensively and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one. He's had a hit! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Thuram kept his eye on it, and he's there. Roberto Carlos. Oh, this looks sharp. And it's Dembele. He's shifting through the gears here. Adriano. Heracles finding their passes. Kaká. Kaká will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Bro! Pass it, bro! Everyone has one touch pass. What the fuck is wrong?
That's really nicely played. Bellingham in the hunt and looking threatening. Kaká. Quality ball. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. There's the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this?
What the hell?
There will be 1 minute added time.
Chooses to go back. Oh, great! And the shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
This possibly the last play of the half. Tries to get it clear. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And the game has already resumed here. So the first half brought no goals. Oh, good read.
Hey!
He read that really well and stopped it.
Hernandez. And that is a little undercooked. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Van Dijk calmly anticipates.
Bro! Why the hell you guys are going inside the place,
The
bro?
game to take off here. 0-0. Kaka. Passing is crisp and sharp. France appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain.
Can he finish? It's in!
There's always a
Well.
chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Where is Osimhen actually? Where the ball? Where is the ball? Where is the ball and where is he going off for
Now
it?
the game's only goal.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Kaka, interesting ball. Oh, he's managed
Where
to
the
get
ball
it
was
offside.
and where was he turning?
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Excellent economy.
Again and again.
A lucky
Perfect
break would
economy.
certainly help their cause now.
Perfect freaking goal. Nice. Oh, for this game, bro.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Number 8, Cocoon.
Defending was strong and firm.
Bellingham. Number
He is just caressing the ball. Can he put it away? They've scored! 2 up now, and they are cruising. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
You know what was notable in
Where is that pass going?
that he didn't try to blast it, he chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
France are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, it's been an
Bro.
absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Mateus.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And it's Griezmann. Mbappe. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and...
Can he finish? Oh, the ball's come loose here.
I don't know.
Shapes to shoot.
Bro! Craziest match, bro.
And they are cruising.
Bro!
Well, it would have been harder to miss.
I don't understand, bro.
Act of generosity that was always
Great, bro.
of a patient
Great
enemy.
economy. Do whatever you can. Make me lose all the
In a
ratings.
position of real strength now. Rummenigge.
The pass was made already.
Can clear it away.
Make it good.
Mateus. Holland. Great chance. It's in.
I can't speak anything about this game, bro.
Smart exchange of passes and
Just
so many defenders out of play.
what happens is that
Wonderful goal.
they just want to give 3 goals. That's it. 3 goals to the opponents.
So is this the start of a comeback? Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. And it's been given away. Oh, that's fabulous. Holland! And
That
for
was
a
a 6.
moment, time stood still.
Really got in the face of his opponent to set it up. It's great grafting.
Another day I could destroy this guy easy. But today,
Koundé, Griezmann. Oh, it's
what?
Dembele.
Yeah, yeah, don't go for the ball. Don't go
Great
for the
reading
ball.
there.
Don't go for the ball. Don't go for the
That's
ball.
that.
You come and stop and let him take the
Moments
ball.
of perspiration with
Bro,
great grit.
done, bro,
And those are all
done.
very good qualities that might have got them
Done,
something
bro,
on the
done.
other.
I'm done with this game. Bro, how many chances, bro? How many? I try everything, but it will not go in. But the opponents will come, they'll just shoot, they'll score a goal. Hey, look, just take a look at the goals he scored. That's all I'll say. Look how he scored the goals. Look how he just scored the goals. Just look at it and tell me whether I'm wrong or not. From the first goal, you can look at it. What happened? You can look at it. They're not even moving towards the ball. They're not even moving towards it. 3 matches that I lost. I didn't even try to play that. I wasn't even playing that. It just falls for it. It's the issue. It just falls for the opponents. But when I shoot, the ball will go everywhere. I don't know. Maybe I am a bad player. But I can't accept the way I played last week and this week. I can't accept that I'm a bad player.
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Great pressure, plenty of it. He's got the shot away!
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Well-timed, excellent interception. Rummenigge. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Conte. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
That's going to go a long way.
What?
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Rummenigge! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Tar.
Bro, what touch pass?
Still goalless at the moment. Rummenigge. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Vinicius Junior. Pedri. Bale. He's free. He has got it's Bale.
Literally in
That was
front.
a half-decent effort.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
Beckenbauer gathers from the goal kick. Nice ball, and he's in here. Bellingham.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Bro, come and pass the ball, bro.
And it's Cruyff. Bale. Bale! Goal! Barcelona! That is so good. Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting,
What
Peter.
the
No
hell
doubt
was
the
that?
opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
Until
Shin to
the
shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. He's through here.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Looking for the run. Vieira. Quality ball. Kaká. It's Roberto Carlos. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Perhaps the final meaningful act of the first half. And this an opportunity to pull level. Cruyff. And it's Cruyff. Vinicius Junior. Bale in acres of space out wide. Ah, such a clever touch.
Added time.
He's had it taken off him. Kaká. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, it's a half which has simmered along
one shot
nicely,
unnecessary.
warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And
What?
hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Heracles can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Nicely worked. Oh, well played, well played. Roberto Carlos. Vieira. Bellingham. Can he spark a counter here? Bellingham, and he's has a goal! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And it's been taken short. And now they can spring out of defence. Strong running down that left flank. Great ball, and he's in. It's Adriano! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 2 then.
Substitution in progress.
Totti goes short. Cleared without complication.
Heracles showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue, and they'll get clinical.
Heracles needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Van Dijk calmly anticipates. And it's Totti.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Half an hour gone in the second half. Van Dijk makes the interception.
Barcelona surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Bale! And Cech pulls off a sensational save.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 9, Vinicius Junior.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Mbappe coming on here. A change that was broadly anticipated.
Yeah, he's looking for instructions, probably something along the lines of go make a nuisance of yourself.
And now a sudden chance to counter. And there's green grass ahead of him. Gullit. He's got a Gullit! And they've got rid. Beckenbauer. Now Mbappe.
If it were for me, it would have gone in.
Necessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Belletti. Some good work on the right flank here. He's in plenty of space here.
2
Pedri.
minutes has been indicated.
And the finish! Oh, and one more try! He's got a goal! And surely that does it! Perfect time, decisive strike. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody
Today,
madness.
full up, today, full
And that
for
is
all
exactly
of this. Oh,
well, here's a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty awry, and the outcome
I could even make a video about it.
unavoidable.
Fellow attendees,
How would you
this is
summarise
a
what we've seen today then, Jim?
Heracles
I could even make a video about it.
impose themselves on the game.
That's how today is. I could make whole video about it. All the matches if I take and post a video. I kept 5 shots on target. 5 was saved by Dida. We kept 2 shots and scored 3 goals. Not the bad days. One of the worst and bad days. Never thought I lose like this to all the existing opponents, all the opponents that came against you. I never thought. You can check all the matches, every goal they scored
Well, they say
was just a
football's only
let
a
up.
game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it.
The jersey is confusing.
It is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the centre. Oh no, what has happened here? He's had a shot! Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Yeah, the goal was really well worked. Look, the game is a constant search for space, and he found the pocket.
Heracles finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Rijkaard makes the interception. Hernus. And he's picked out the run. Bellingham. And the shot! And it's in! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less. It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Heracles grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Now it's Bellingham, and he's running through. Bellingham has a go! Heracles! Goal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Heracles go into the lead. Oh, what a great chance! He scores! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
Heracles clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Heracles take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, they're very much the better team.
Can he finish? They are rampant! Pomp, panache and passion. This a man full of it all.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight
Quit,
of that, it was
idiot.
too late.
Quit the game.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
So now the difference is 3.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Oh, it's come loose. Now it's Owen. Owen! Lacking in accuracy.
Atletico Mineiro are showing good urgency, but they have to place more emphasis on service into the box.
Oh, terrible pass. 30 minutes gone. Oh, there's a probing ball. Hernus. Bellingham. Adriano. That's a shade optimistic. Iniesta. And it's Eto. It's Eto! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Heracles certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
Kane. And here's Owen. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played.
Neymar! Oh my word, that is quite something! That is a gem! An absolute gem! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Atletico Mineiro give themselves a fighting chance. Back in with a shout.
3 minutes at a time.
And they're back on the ball again. Kaká. And that is going to be the final action
How
of the first
long
half.
they can reach the ball?
Well, it's hard to say whether a 2-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive.
How long are their
So
legs?
far,
They're just
haven't
reaching
really
for the
seen
ball
enough
so
glimmers that
easily.
the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Heracles leading by 2 in an incredible contest. It is still anyone's. And the game has already resumed here. Vieira did well to emerge with the ball. Has a shot! That's going to go a long way. Decent enough try.
Messi has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
And that has been cleared.
Oh, literally in front, bro.
Atletico Mineiro.
Literally in front, bro. But he's not taking the ball.
Adriano attempts a clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that's a good ball. He's having a go. Oh, glorious! That is a special one. Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And the second half is off to a flyer.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Scoring early in this half just takes the pressure off now and allows them a chance to be a bit more patient in trying to level things up.
The attendance for this match was
Quarter of an hour into the second half.
649.
Eto'o is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that
Oh.
really well and stopped it.
Now it's Marat. Shot at goal! It's there! It's level again! What a match we have!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful. It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
I don't know what is happening. That's it.
Number 7.
I couldn't say anything.
Heracles choosing to make the first change.
Number 20.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Number
Yeah, it's a very good contest with
It's just like that they are scoring.
individual talent on show.
Just like that.
Go either way.
Number 18. Erling Haaland.
This jersey is confusing. Really, this is confusing.
And it's Lam.
That's good play from him.
Crosses it in. He's got tall.
Mateo.
And he can clear it away.
Number 10. Francesco Totti.
Now that looks a decent ball. That's a sharp pass. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Rummenigge. Shot and the shot! Heracles! Goal! And they've got their lead back.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Status.
Heracles get themselves into the lead. And he's only too happy to take that back.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed. But will they?
Can he finish? And now the breakaway. Totti. Costa Curta kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Heracles probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
That's a little off target.
There will be 4
Rummenigge.
minutes added time.
Maradona does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Deep into stoppage time. Rummenigge. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and
Does
stopped it.
have 70-meter legs or what?
Red, nice interception.
Does he have 70-meter legs or what?
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle.
Taking everything
Heracles
from.
have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable,
Hello,
and look
Kennedy.
how they
This is
reacted
a
to that
more
initial setback.
children's announcement.
Should not
What a
even do
turnaround.
this. Okay.
Victory from the jaws of defeat. Enjoy that, Jim.
Well, what we've seen is a team that
Something this
refuses to
in
accept the
this
game.
phase
They've
it's
just got to...
off. It's off today. I don't know why my players are acting weird. Something is not right. Something is definitely not right. They're not performing. The defense is not performing at like it used to perform. I don't know what happened. I don't understand what is going on. I don't understand what is happening. But this is not the way they used to be. Express, can I play? Thomas, yes, bro. Welcome to the stream, bro. But I am playing division matches, bro. Tomorrow friendlies only. Tomorrow Thursday, right? Tomorrow full of friendlies. If you subscribe, you will get a notification. You can come tomorrow and you can play. Yeah. But still, I lost many matches. I lose many matches, even though having a good squad, I lose many matches. And in this stream, I have lost around 4 matches, I guess. You can check the previous matches, how I lost. Having good squad means Konami is gonna nerf your team. You can check all the matches. I was beaten 3-0, 3-1, 2-0. I think, yeah, you can check all the matches and you will see how opponent scored and how many shots I take. You can see it. Having a good squad doesn't mean you will easily win. You have to play against Konami first and then you have to play against opponents. You will be played against Konami first and then you have to play against opponents. This is what it is.
Well, it is a game
Defensively,
which
my
in
players are
principle
not
on
doing
paper may not have
anything,
too
bro.
much riding on it,
Defensively, my
but
players are
it's
not doing
equally
anything.
clear and
They're
very
just
visible that
standing
there
there,
is
not
much
engaging the
pride
ball.
around it.
They're not even
Chants
trying
of
to get the ball.
cheers, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. Can he finish?
See, look, when the shot is taken, they're intercepting, right? My players are not doing that. They have interception, they have blocker scheme. Everything is there, but still they're
Size
not
really
doing this.
matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Kaká plays it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Now it's Batistu and Messi! They want to be quick to recover this.
Everyone has
Oh, that is
legs,
really
but
good
they
tenacity.
couldn't take the ball with their legs. But they couldn't shoot the ball with their legs.
They've played it short, and here's Guardiola. And now they can spring out of defence. Van Bouten makes the interception. Marquinhos spots it and intercepts. First quarter of an hour gone. Tar gets across to intercept that. Adriano. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Kaká. Room at shot at goal! Heracles! Goal!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Heracles have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here. And while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it.
He's going for goal! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
It's their second corner of the game. It's a mighty effort! He has done it! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Heracles are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Played back in. Ah, that's a fine interception. Heracles have hit a quick-fire double here and are well and truly in the driving seat. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Ah, good steal. He just read it. Heracles looking to pass their way through. Rummenigge! And more and more and more. And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Heracles find a position of real strength now. Kaká. And it's Son Heung-min. Oh, he's done very well to take that back.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Now it's Messi. And that's gone loose. Now there's a fine ball. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So you hear the chants of easy, easy, and those are entirely justified. 3-0 after 45 minutes, and it is hard to believe that there won't be more after the break.
Peter, do I really need to say anything, or can I simply refer you to the scoreline?
Heracles are cruising it at half-time, 3-0 ahead. And we're underway again. Son Heung-min. Heracles have got it back and they'll have another go. Bellingham. Kaká. And it's Son Heung-min. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Oh, good-looking ball. Great chance! And he hits the net. Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one.
For this match was 71,898.
Heracles are having a ball here. And that's another good win of the ball. Vieira. Rummenigge. And it's Messi. Oh, that's well spotted. Hernes. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And he cuts out the supply. Kaká. To Lahm. Oh, that's a key interception. Bellingham, who does have an assist to his name. Heracles finding their passes. Messi. Kaká. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Thuram. That's a promising run he's making on the right. And that's really well manoeuvred. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And here's... Oh, and Messi! It's there!
Well, you're losing 4-0
And that
and you
is
score a goal and
stunning,
you want to
just too
celebrate.
hot to handle.
How
Well,
noob
it's
can
just a
you be?
top drawer finish. He was always
How
looking for
noob
one.
can you
Couldn't have
be?
placed it any better.
Losing 4-0 and score one goal and you're celebrating. How noob can you be? I want to know how noob can you be? How noob a Salah can you be? Losing, I don't know if you say that. Get out, noob Salah. How noob can this guy be? Scored one goal and he's celebrating.
Cocoon. Number
So
20.
time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Adriano.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. And that is a little undercooked. Header! He will be livid with himself.
Number 22, Bullets. Number 18, Erling Haaland. Number 9, Eto. Number 13.
Oh, given away. Oh, that big chance! Haaland! It's in! That is just remarkable, the amount of bend he got on that.
Noob
You know,
Salah.
I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper
Noob
because
Salah.
that moved all over the place.
He's gone for goal.
Oh, angry, getting angry. Noob Salah.
Lam.
Come, let me irritate.
4 added
Van
minutes
Dijk.
has been indicated.
Tar. Vieira. Tar. Thuram. Oh, here's a man adored by many. Oh, terrible mistake. And
Salah.
time is up. Heracles pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness, ruthlessness,
Please turn your attention to the
relentlessness.
screen for information provided
How
by
would you
the local
summarise what we've
police.
seen today then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim
This
Beglin
was the
and to wish
issue.
you a very good evening.
This was the issue. I put this back. That's why the passes are moved. That's why it's getting delayed. Oh my god. I didn't even check it. Let me check the Wi-Fi network. Even stop. What happened? Even speed test is not loading. What? Yeah, please wait. Speed test is not working. I don't know why. So it's not working. So let's stop the stream here. Network is very bad.